When we think of happiness, we often think of fun and adventure, of riches and loud laughter. What does not often come to mind when talking about happiness is a life devoted to serving God. And that's why media nuns have their minds set on changing yours. Media nuns are a group of active nuns who post the account of their activities on social media to show people that finding a vocation and following God is not quite boring. Sister Allison, for instance, who's a novice within the congregation of the Pauline Sisters, says in her bio how she can also find God in music and games. Some of the sisters' posts have titles like Pray More, Worry Less, and You're Worth the Wait. It's admirable how such religious bodies are changing their methods and language to suit our modern lives. But it makes us wonder, why not give ourselves the chance to try aiming higher otherwise? I mean, even if the way of serving God was actually boring, would that mean that we should not search for the truth just because it doesn't sound like fun? And what has made us set our priorities in this way? Nowadays, more than 2 billion people around the world are on social media, and one aspect of constant media use is instant gratification. With the swipe of a finger, we can decide to change and choose content, and that gives us instant pleasure. Content and the most beautiful sights and relationships and just about everything else our hearts desire. But this aiming for the short term and effortless pleasure can destroy our chance for true happiness, as perhaps none of what brings about lasting happiness can be reached with a swipe of a finger. Building what matters from a home garden to a relationship requires long term effort and sacrifice. But what it can give in the end is lasting happiness, like what these Christian sisters and devout members of religions like Islam advocate for. And this form of happiness comes through what we may think as boring rituals of searching a higher purpose. Rituals that religious groups like media nuns are trying to package for us in a form that looks almost instantly gratifying. Yet true happiness may be closer to us than we think. So the question is, would we give ourselves a chance to reach for it, even if it's not trending?